When Selena Gomez announced her relationship with Benny Blanco in December 2023, the internet had questions. The music producer, known for working with pop's biggest stars, seemed like an unexpected match for the Disney darling-turned-global superstar. But the makeup artist who worked with Selena during that time saw something that made her blood run cold. It wasn't just a relationship. It was a transformation. A calculated shift in Selena's energy, her appearance, her entire demeanor. And the more the makeup artist observed, the more she realized this wasn't about love. It was about control, about influence, about something darker hiding beneath the surface of Instagram posts and paparazzi photos. This is what she witnessed. And once you hear it, you'll never look at their relationship the same way again. The makeup artist had been working with Selena on and off since 2019. She'd seen Selena through breakups, health crises, public scrutiny, and personal growth. She knew Selena's face better than most people knew their own. Every expression, every micro-expression, every tell when something was wrong. So when Selena walked into the glam room in late 2023, the makeup artist knew immediately that something had shifted. Selena's energy was different. Not happier, not more confident, just different, muted, like someone had turned down her internal volume. Her smile was there, but it didn't reach her eyes. Her laugh was present, but it sounded rehearsed. And when the makeup artist asked how she was doing, Selena's response was strange. She paused, too long, then said, "I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be." That phrase stuck with the makeup artist, because Selena never talked like that. She was spontaneous, emotional, real. But this version of Selena sounded scripted, like she was repeating something someone else had told her. The makeup artist didn't think much of it at first. Maybe it was just new relationship energy. Maybe Selena was trying to protect her privacy. But then she noticed the changes, physical changes. Selena's face looked different, not drastically, but subtly. Her cheekbones seemed more pronounced, her jawline sharper. Her skin had an almost waxy quality to it. The makeup artist asked if Selena had changed her skincare routine. Selena shook her head, said she was just eating better, sleeping more, taking care of herself. But the makeup artist had been doing this long enough to know when someone was lying. And Selena was lying. Over the next few weeks, the changes accelerated. Selena started showing up to sessions looking exhausted. Dark circles under her eyes that no amount of concealer could hide. Weight fluctuations that happened too quickly to be natural. And a strange mark on the back of her neck. Small, circular, almost like a burn. When the makeup artist asked about it, Selena pulled her hair over it and changed the subject. But the makeup artist saw it again, and again, each time in a slightly different place, like something was being applied, repeatedly, deliberately. She didn't know what it was, but it looked medical, clinical. Wrong. Then there was Benny. The makeup artist had met him a few times. He was always there, hovering, not in an obvious way, but in a constant, quiet presence kind of way. He'd sit in the corner of the room during glam sessions, scrolling his phone, occasionally making comments. At first, they seemed harmless. "You look tired, babe. Maybe skip the heavy foundation." Or "I like you better natural. Less is more." But the makeup artist noticed how Selena would change her preferences based on what Benny said. She'd ask for lighter makeup, simpler hair, less dramatic looks. And when the makeup artist would suggest something more glamorous, Selena would glance at Benny, wait for his approval. It was subtle, but it was there. And it made the makeup artist uncomfortable. Point one day, Benny made a comment that crossed a line. Selena was getting ready for an event, and the makeup artist had just finished a bold red lip. Selena looked stunning, confident, like herself. But Benny walked over, looked at her, and said, "That's a lot. You sure you want to go out looking like that?" Selena's face fell. She asked the makeup artist to remove the lipstick, replace it with something nude, something more appropriate. The makeup artist did as asked, but inside, she was furious because she'd worked with Selena for years, and Selena loved bold lips, loved making statements. But now, she was shrinking herself, dimming her light, and Benny was the dimmer switch. The makeup artist started paying closer attention. She noticed that Selena's phone was always face down, that Benny would text her constantly, and that Selena would check those texts immediately, like she was waiting for instructions. She also noticed that Selena stopped talking about her friends, her family, her career. Every conversation revolved around Benny, what he was working on, what he thought, what he wanted. It was like Selena's entire identity had been absorbed into his orbit, and she wasn't just orbiting. She was disappearing. Then came the engagement rumors. Photos surfaced of Selena wearing a ring. The internet exploded. Fans were divided. Some were happy, others were concerned. But the makeup artist was terrified because she'd seen this pattern before with other celebrities, other relationships, where one person slowly consumed the other, where love became possession, where partnership became control, and it never ended well. She tried to talk to Selena, gently, carefully, asked if she was happy, if she felt supported, if she had space to be herself. Selena smiled, that same hollow smile, and said, "Benny knows me better than I know myself. He's helping me become who I'm meant to be." That sentence sent chills down the makeup artist's spine, because it sounded like something from a cult, from a grooming manual, from a psychological manipulation playbook. She wanted to say something, to shake Selena, to tell her that she was losing herself. But she didn't, because she was scared. Scared of overstepping, scared of losing her job, scared of being dismissed as jealous or dramatic. So she stayed quiet, and she hated herself for it, but she kept watching. And what she saw next confirmed her worst fears. During a particularly long glam session, Benny stepped out to take a call. And for the first time in weeks, Selena was alone. No Benny, no handlers, just her and the makeup artist. And Selena broke. Not dramatically, just quietly. She stared at herself in the mirror and whispered, "I don't recognize myself anymore." The makeup artist put down her brush, asked what she meant. Selena's eyes filled with tears. "I used to know who I was, what I wanted, but now, every decision feels like it's already been made for me. And I don't know if I chose this or if it chose me." The makeup artist asked if she was talking about Benny. Selena didn't answer, just looked down at her hands, at the ring on her finger, and said, "He says he's protecting me, that the industry chews people up and spits them out, that I need someone who understands how it all works, someone who can guide me." The makeup artist asked if that's what Selena wanted. Selena looked up, and for a brief moment, the makeup artist saw the real Selena. Scared, confused, trapped. But before she could say anything, Benny walked back in, and Selena's mask snapped back into place. Smile, composure, compliance. The makeup artist started doing research. She looked into Benny Blanco's history, his relationships, his patterns, and she found something disturbing. Multiple women who'd worked with him professionally had similar stories. He was charming at first, supportive, a mentor, but over time, the dynamic shifted. He'd become possessive, controlling, isolating them from their networks, convincing them that he knew what was best for their careers, their lives, their identities. Some women spoke out anonymously, Others stayed silent. But the pattern was undeniable. The makeup artist also found something else. Rumors about Benny's involvement in certain circles. Exclusive parties. Private gatherings. Events where powerful industry figures would meet behind closed doors. Way deals were made. Allegiances were formed. And people were inducted into something larger. Something hidden. She didn't have proof. Just whispers. Blind items. Deleted posts. But the more she dug, the more it felt like Selena hadn't just fallen in love. She'd been recruited, then one night, the makeup artist got a call from Selena. At 3 a.m., Selena was crying, panicking, saying she needed help, that something had happened at a dinner party, that she'd seen something she wasn't supposed to see. And now Benny was angry, controlling, threatening to cut her off from everything if she didn't get in line. The makeup artist asked where she was. Selena said she was at Benny's house, locked in the bathroom, too scared to leave. The makeup artist told her to call the police. Selena laughed bitterly. You don't understand. He has connections. He has lawyers. He has people who will make me look crazy. I can't leave. I'm in too deep. The makeup artist begged Selena to get out, to go to her family, her friends, anyone. But Selena just kept saying, you don't understand. It's not that simple. He knows things about me, about my past, things I can't have exposed. And then the line went dead. The makeup artist tried calling back. No answer. She texted. Nothing. For 3 days, she heard nothing from Selena. No responses. No updates. Just silence. And then, on the 4th day, Selena posted on Instagram a photo of her and Benny, smiling, holding hands. Caption, grateful for this man and the love we share. The makeup artist stayed at that photo, and she knew Selena wasn't okay. She was performing. She was trapped, and she was sending a signal. A cry for help disguised as a love post. But no one saw it. No one questioned it. Because the world wanted to believe the fairy tale, wanted to see Selena happy, wanted to celebrate her love story. And Selena, ever the performer, gave them exactly what they wanted. While behind the scenes, she was drowning, the makeup artist tried to reach out to Selena's team, her family, anyone who could intervene. But she was met with walls, NDAs, denials, accusations of spreading rumors. She was told that Selena was fine, happy, in love, and that her concerns were unfounded, invasive, inappropriate. So she stopped trying because she realized something. The system wasn't designed to save Selena. It was designed to keep her compliant, profitable, controlled, and anyone who threatened that, even with good intentions, would be silenced months past. The makeup artist stopped working with Selena, not by choice. She was quietly removed from the roster. No explanation, no goodbye, just a polite email saying her services were no longer needed. She knew why. She'd seen too much, asked too many questions, and in this industry, curiosity is a liability. So she moved on, took other clients, tried to forget, but she couldn't, because every time she saw Selena's face on a magazine cover, in a music video, at an event, she saw the mask, the performance, the girl who was slowly disappearing behind someone else's vision of who she should be. And then, recently, Selena posted something that made the makeup artist's heart stop. A photo of herself with the caption, "Sometimes the person you become isn't the person you started as." And that's okay. Growth is painful, but necessary. The comments flooded in. Fans praising her wisdom, her maturity, her evolution. But the makeup artist saw something else. She saw a goodbye, a quiet surrender, A statement from someone who'd given up fighting, who'd accepted their fate, who'd become exactly what they were molded to be. The makeup artist is speaking out now because she can't stay silent anymore, because she knows what she saw, what she heard, what Selena whispered in that glam room when no one else was listening. And she knows that if she doesn't say something, no one will. Selena's story isn't over, but the version of Selena that the makeup artist knew, the bright, bold, unapologetically herself version, is gone, replaced by someone quieter, smaller, more controlled, and the makeup artist grieves that loss. Because it's not just Selena. It's every woman in this industry who gets with the wrong person at the wrong time and loses themselves piece by piece until there's nothing left but a polished, perfect shell. This isn't about blaming Selena. It's about exposing the pattern. The way certain people in this industry use relationships as tools, as mechanisms of control, as ways to reshape someone into what they want them to be. Benny Blanco might not be a villain in the traditional sense, but his influence over Selena is undeniable. And the makeup artist believes it's dangerous. Because when you love someone, you don't make them smaller. You don't dim their light. You don't isolate them from everyone who truly knows them. You don't rewrite their identity to fit your narrative. Real love liberates. It doesn't cage. The makeup artist doesn't know what will happen next. Maybe Selena will wake up. Maybe she'll break free. Maybe she'll look back on this time and realize what she lost. Or maybe she won't. Maybe she's too deep, too invested, too scared to leave. The makeup artist hopes she's wrong. Hopes that Selena is truly happy, truly in love, truly choosing this life. But deep down, she knows what she saw. And she knows the signs. And she knows that Selena Gomez isn't just in a relationship. She's in something far more complicated, far more consuming, far more dangerous. And if no one speaks up, if no one questions the narrative, Selena might disappear completely. Not physically, but spiritually, emotionally, the essence of who she is. And that, the makeup artist believes, is the real tragedy.